What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns here, and we are only days away from the official release of the brand new High Life update. It's coming up on Tuesday, May 13th for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. And one thing I've been noticing is a lot of people are throwing out their predictions about how much things are going to cost. And I thought I'd join in on the fun as well. And you can too. I'm interested in your predictions. Feel free to leave them below in the comments section. But let's get started with the Bullpup Rifle. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll talk about the thrust and all the cars and, of course, the High Life apartments. But first, let's go to the Second Amendment device, also known as the Bullpup Rifle, which will be the weapon of choice coming up in High Life. Now, what I did was I made my guess based on previous items. Now, we go by the Gusenberg, which is the Tommy gun. That got released on St. Valentine's Day Massacre, the DLC for that. That was about 14 grand. And then in the last update, the business update, they came out with the special carbine, which was around 13 grand. So I decided to go with a number in that ballpark. And my official guess for the Bullpup Rifle's price tag will be 15 grand, or it could be lower. All right, let's move on to the Dinka Thrust, the new motorcycle coming in High Life. And once again, I did the same thing. I went and I looked at other bikes that have been released already, including the Pegassi Body 801. That's probably the most expensive one you can purchase. That one's about 15 grand. And so I decided to go for a price tag maybe a little higher for the Thrust. And the price tag I chose, my guess, my prediction for the Dinka Thrust is 20 grand. Now, because it's called High Life, it could be a little bit higher than 20 grand, but I guess we'll find out Tuesday. All right, moving into the automobiles. The three vehicles, of course, the Enus Huntley, the Dewbauchee Massacro, and the Pegassi Zentorno. What price tags do I have in mind for these three? First, we'll start with the SUV, the Enus Huntley. Now, this is obviously going to be the least popular of the four vehicles coming out on Tuesday. And to, once again, get an idea of what the price tag may or may not will be, I went with, of course, what we already have in the vehicle section. The Baller, which is about 90 grand, and the Cavalcade, which is 60 grand. So I figured it was going to be up there in the upper 5 digits, probably very low 6-digit range. And so my prediction for the Enus Huntley is 100 grand. That's right, 100K. And it's very possible that it could be higher than 100 grand, but that's what I'm going with. The next one, of course, is our sports car, and a lot of people are excited about this ride, the Dewbauchee Massacro. And like I said a moment ago, I am going with other vehicles that we already have available to us in the sports section. For example, the 9F Cabero, that is listed for over $130,000. And then one of the newest cars, which came out in the business update, the Jester, which is at $240,000. So I looked at those two numbers, and once again, reiterating the point that this is called the High Life Update, I decided to give the Massacro a little bit higher number at $300,000. That's right. That's my prediction for the Massacro, 300 grand. And like I mentioned, it could be a little bit higher. Now we move on to the supercar. That's right, the Pegassi Zentorno. This is the ride I'm looking forward to. And what I did was I looked at some of the most expensive supercars and most popular ones, like the Adder, which is $1 million, the Entity, which is over 795 grand, and the brand new supercar, the latest up until Tuesday, which came out in the business upload along with the Jester, the Turismo. That one is 500 grand, $500,000. So I decided to go with a number a little bit higher than 500 grand, but at the same time just below the Adder. So my prediction for the Pegassi Zentorno is going to probably be $900,000 or perhaps even less. So that's my prediction for the Zentorno, 900 grand, the Massacro, $300,000, and the Huntley, which is probably going to be the least popular one, $100,000. So those are my vehicle predictions. Moving on to the apartments. Now, first off, let's mention something. The high-end apartments, there are 7 buildings and nearly 20 high-end apartments already, which range between $200,000 and $400,000. And once again, I want to make this point before I do my prediction, before I give you my number. The High Life apartments that are coming out, there's going to be 5 of them, and Rockstar's already confirmed that there's going to be one in the Eclipse Tower, and then there's going to be the other one in Richards Majestic. So that means the 3 other High Life apartments, their locations are unknown. But I will say this, I seriously doubt there's going to be a brand new building. So the next 3 High Life apartments that we don't know about, they're probably going to be in one of the current 7 high-end buildings that we already have for apartments. And because it is the High Life update, I believe that the apartments are going to be more expensive than the current high-end apartment options. And one reason why I'm going to back this up is what Rockstar said, is that these High Life apartments are coming with the quote-unquote latest new interior design. Now here is my prediction. I believe that these 5 apartments are going to be more expensive than the most expensive current high-end apartment, which you can find in the Eclipse Tower for 400 grand. So I believe that the 5 brand new High Life apartments are going to fall into this range. Here's my prediction: between 400 grand and up to $1 million. And the obvious reason why I set the price tag for these 5 apartments above the other high ends is, like I mentioned, there's already nearly 20 of the high ends already, and I think Rockstar wants to make the High Life apartments kind of a step above the high end. So that's why I think the price tag for those 5 will fall between $400 and $1 million. Now it could go lower, it could go higher. I guess we'll find out on Tuesday. And there you have it, everybody. My predictions for what a lot of things are going to cost coming up on the High Life update, coming your way this Tuesday, May 13th, on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Feel free and leave your predictions below in the comments section. And tell me, do you agree with my predictions? Do you think I'm off? Do you think I might be in the ballpark? Feel free and let me know down below. And if you like this video, if you agreed with my predictions, please hit the like button. While you're at it, I invite you to go check out all my uploads, all my videos I've posted. I do GTA Online content daily, and if you want to know a little bit more about the upcoming release date for the High Life, I posted that video as well a couple days ago. And like them all. Go and watch them all, like them all. Feel free and subscribe to my channel. By doing so, you help me grow, and you encourage me to continue popping out videos. Another good reason to subscribe to my channel is because coming up on Tuesday, I'm going to do a featurette for all the vehicles. I'm going to show you what the Thrust looks like, the Zentorno, the Massacro, the Huntley, their actual price tags once we officially have those, and of course all the things you can get to customize them and how they handle. So all those videos are coming your way. Once High Life drops, I will work pedal to the metal to get those put together and uploaded for you to check out, so that you can have a better idea of whether or not you actually want to own one of these fine new additions to Grand Theft Auto Online. Oh, one final thing. Thanks for watching.